see how it is. You say you want the truth, but you hate when I win. You say you want a man, but don't know how to pick. Girl, you indecisive, you ain't never on shit.
Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the Drinks and Discussion Podcast, man. I'm your boy King Bach, KV and GBAK. With me as always, I got my man Primetime. Primetime was good.
Yo, what's goody?
Got my man D in the building too. D, what's up, man?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
You good, brother?
I'm all right.
All right, for sure. All right, this is episode 260 of the Drinks and Discussion Podcast, man. We're gonna be at 300 before the year out, right?
Easily.
Yeah, easily. We really got to do something for 300. Y'all think of some ideas. We really got to do something special for 300. Like we got to do something like, I don't know. Maybe we need to go somewhere for 300.
Okay.
Truth be told, I think around the time we do 300 and be close to Vegas.
Nah.
Too soon?
Nah. Yeah, that's too soon. We probably will.
What number?
July?
We had
February.
Nah, we had 260,
So
56 weeks, or 52 weeks. I'm sorry, 52 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be closer to the end of the year.
Yeah, be closer to the end of the year.
Like October.
And then I know
November.
for a fact we're gonna miss a week. I know for a fact we're gonna miss a week because I have a work conference. So I know for a fact we're gonna miss a week. So
then definitely in November.
Yeah. All right. So November. All right. Yeah, we do something. Oh shit. Prime birthday month. Yeah, we definitely gotta do something. Oh shit. Let's go.
Either way, it works out.
All right. So for those of y'all who's tuned in now, make sure you hop in the link in the description below. Hit our merch store up, man. Get some merch. You know what I mean? Join the gang while you're down there. The link in the description below.
Gang.
So with the gang, right? You get special discount codes. You get special everything. It's certain shit that comes out on the YouTube channel that nobody else can see but you. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the gang members that's already here.
Gang.
You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
We got a comment. What's up, D? What's up? What's going on? All right. So first and foremost, Drake drop. We gotta talk about it. Drake drop.
There?
Yeah, that's where we're starting at. Top of the pod, man. Drake drop, man.
Let's do it.
Drake drop. So my B-Day next Friday, I will be expecting a gift from each of you.
All right, we got you.
Then she says gang. All right, for sure. So yes, Drake dropped. He dropped his album with PartyNextDoor, some sexy songs, the number 4 and the letter U. I haven't listened to the entire thing because it was like 20-something tracks, right?
It's 21 songs.
Yeah, it's 21 songs. I might have got through 12. Bro. Because some of them I skipped immediately when they came on. Because you know how you listening to something and be like, yeah, this is not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't for me. I would have to hear it by accident, like me driving and me not able to change my music right that very moment. You know what I'm saying?
To let it get to.
Yeah, to let it get through. Yeah, but nah. I haven't listened to the entire thing. I think it's good that Drake dropped. I think it gave the Drake fans what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it gave. But to me, it was typical Drake, right? So I'm gonna talk shit about women, but I'm gonna do it while I'm singing because I'm hurt, and it was just it just put a kind of a bad taste in my mouth because he didn't. I expected him to rap just a little bit more. I know it was with PartyNextDoor. I just expected him to rap just a little bit more, and I didn't get that from him. So I kind of just I'm gonna put this one to the side. You know what I'm saying, and just wait for the next drop where he's actually rapping. That's my take on it.
All right. So I've actually went through the whole album twice now.
God damn.
Yeah. I went and took a deep dive through it, because I wanted to give a like a solid review on the album.
Okay.
One of the big do most of the songs sound the same? Yes, but
I like the Nokia one though. That one give me.
Yeah. So all right. So interestingly interestingly enough, Drake showed some crazy versatility in this. He was because he did the Ice Spice flow. He anyway. He was doing a bunch of different flows on there.
Yeah.
He gave you some. There was some pop on there. He did a Spanish joint. There was that Nokia joint, which is kind of like a pop hip hop type joint.
Yeah.
Even though like the Nokia joint is like it's cool. It's not like my favorite joint. I think that joint's gonna do numbers.
That's why I said I liked it, because as soon as I played it, I was like, "This is the one they're gonna play. This is radio ready, first single.
This is radio ready, and this is like I can see like white people bumping that shit. Like,
for sure. Definitely a crossover record.
Right. That was the Nokia joint. Then he had the shit. I'm blanking on the name, but he had that other pop joint, which was actually
Gutierrez,
which was actually it's a good song. It's just not for us. I don't think. You know what I mean?
I want to know what the over under is going to be. How many times we hear that Nokia in Vegas though?
No, we're gonna hear it a lot
because we're gonna hear it mixed. It's gonna be an EDM mix when we go to Hakkasan.
We're
definitely gonna hear that EDM mix when we go to Hakkasan. I put money on that.
Yeah,
the EDM mix is probably already playing at Hakkasan right now. Right this very moment. The EDM mix is in there, and the white folks are losing their fucking marbles.
Yeah.
He's a loser. Oh, he fucks his pigs.
Yeah.
Oh, Vegas. We love it.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring up a list of the songs so I can actually track listing. Here we go. All right, so that song was Die Trying. Yeah. Wait. Yeba? Yeah. So anyway, that joint, I think it's gonna do numbers. Okay. I think the unanimous best song on there is Give Me a Hug, which ironically is the one song where he was rapping. You know what I'm saying? That was like really the only joint where he gave us bars.
Yes.
And that's pretty much the song that everyone's talking about. I
need him to go ahead and leak that Fighting Irish though. I need him to go ahead and leak that.
Yeah. So but that obviously he mentioned he kind of adjacently mentioned the beef on that. Basically said fuck a beef. I'm trying to get the club lit. So to me that's kind of foreshadowing what's coming in this summer. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have some party joints. I thought it was funny. He was like, you had these girls dancing on the stage with a dictionary. I thought that shit was funny. I thought that shit was funny. But if you can't listen to all 21 songs, I highly recommend listening to Give Me a Hug. That's definitely, without question, the best song on the album. Nokia may not be for everyone, but that's definitely going to be a banger.
I think it's a bop, man.
I think it's
a little bop.
Personally, my favorite song, Somebody for Me. That is, I don't know, something about that song. It just
puts you in the mood.
Yeah, is it Somebody for Me? Somebody Loves Me, or something like that. Yeah, it puts me in the mood. That shit. What's funny about it is people, from what I've seen online, is everybody says give me a hug, and then like after that it gets like you know what I'm saying, like and nobody, like their number 2 song is like everyone has a different number 2 song. Small town fame. That was a good one. There was When He's Gone. I did like that one. I just like that he said, how you gonna stay with this nigga in this economy? I thought that shit was hilarious. What's funny, this is a Party and Drake like collab album. Yeah. But I feel like I didn't really feel Party too much on, like, there's so many songs, like if Party was not on it and it was just Drake, I would have been like it would have been the same.
So it was an escape route for Drake to get up from up under Sony's thumb for a second, you know what I'm saying, and release an album. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying, I feel like he was able to do what he wanted to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like he really, I mean, kind of took the Freddie Gibbs formula, but you know what I'm saying. But
I heard that.
Yeah, but it still works though. You know what I'm saying.
I think it was a smart move to make, right? And I think that's where Drake's versatility comes into play here, because other rappers can't do that. Other rappers can't say, you know what, I'm gonna stay away from rap because they kick my back in on this shit. I'm gonna drop an R&B album, so y'all can't really judge me on this shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can judge him a little bit, but it's like, oh, he doing some R&B shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
I prefer the rapping Drake, not the singing Drake.
Singing Drake?
Okay.
Okay. You don't prefer Drake with the melodies? You prefer Drake with
I mean, like when he does both, you know what I'm saying? But this I can't do it. I'm not a diehard Drake fan anyway, so you know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't like catch me to like you said, just to be able to go through the whole thing.
To go through it. But 21 songs, it was.
Yeah, when I saw 21 songs, I know I wasn't gonna go through all of them. Yeah. But it started off slow. I heard it, you know, like y'all said, you know, the one potential. They there. You know but it wasn't what I would prefer.
Yeah. What I would say is, if you're a Drake fan, you're happy right now. You're like, okay, boom, he's going back.
Moving on.
He's moving on, and at least he gave us one track where he's giving us bars. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you know, he had some of that nothing was the same type feel on some of those tracks. I mean, most of it was like solid tracks, but nothing that's like gonna wow you. Besides, Give Me a Hug with Certified Banger. But like other than that, there was nothing that was like really good.
Did it seem like he? Because I heard this theory, it seemed like he basically just had some bars and they threw a track on it, as opposed to how Drake normally puts the song together. Do y'all think that's the difference because Party was involved?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I just think, man, like it was just a Party Drake collab. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't.
Did it seem more like a Party and Drake collab, or?
I think if it was just a Drake album,
it would have been a lot way different.
It would have been way different. And I think Drake fans' expectations would be much different as well. You know what I'm saying? But because it's a Party Next Door, and he didn't really rap like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like hard to really judge it. He just doing his regular singing shit. He did it pretty well. I thought he outdid Party on most of the tracks, except for like 2 or 3 where I actually felt Party. I'm like, okay, this is what Party do. But it was only on like 2 or 3 tracks. You know what I'm saying?
he only got busy on like 2 or 3.
Yeah, it was only like
he started the tracks.
Right,
I can't remember the name of them right offhand. Yeah, but it was 2 or 3 right in the beginning too. Yeah, he started the tracks and it was like, all right, I can listen to this because I know what to expect. I know Party's about to
something about you. He did
something about you. That's what it is.
He did his thing. I can't even remember, but there's like 3 or 4 tracks on this where it's like just Drake, and there's only like 1 track where it's just Party Next Door.
Yeah.
Deeper was like the 1 track that was Party Next Door. But man, I mean, you know, if I'm giving my honest review, there's probably 5-6 songs that I will like go back to listen to out of the 21. You know what I'm saying? And there's, like I said, Give Me a Hug, that's the banger. Nokia, that's gonna be like the sleeper, you know what I'm saying? That gonna get played in the club.
EDM mix.
EDM mix. But
y'all want to take the over unders on that now?
Oh man,
y'all want to take the over under on that now?
It's gonna be.
Whoever lose gotta buy the booth.
It depends on what the number is. What's the number on the over under?
As far as for the whole week?
Nah, just for one day. I ain't gonna do the whole day. The whole week.
Hey, we did that for the other joint, not like us.
But not like us.
Yeah. Nah, we can do it for fun. You know what? A round. It's gonna cost a round.
Let's see. Yeah.
It's gonna cost a round.
Round in Vegas is.
Nah, we gotta do a round. We gotta do a sensible round though. So it gotta be at like Blue Martini or that little hookah spot we went to. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be one of those.
No, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right. It's definitely gonna get played, man. I'll give it a solid 7.
I would give it 6.57.
6.5, maybe 6.5.
So the over under 6.5. Shit. Okay. 6.5. I'll go under. I'll take the under.
You take the under.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna take the over.
What's the cutoff day? Because
Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday night.
So Monday we buy around or like whenever we cut it off.
Monday. Monday we'll.
Yeah. Monday before we roll out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So next up on the list. So this past weekend was All-Star Weekend, and it was also Valentine's Day. Now, don't laugh at me when I ask y'all this. But is All-Star Weekend always on Valentine's Day?
No.
Okay, all right. Because somebody literally was like, you don't know? All-Star Weekend is always on Valentine's Day. I was like, nigga, is it? No. I never remember it being on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's kind of weird for All-Star Weekend to be falling on Valentine's Day. But anyway.
Somebody lied to you on that.
All right, for sure. Because I thought I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the hugest basketball fan, but I'm like, nah, nigga, that don't even sound right. You know what I'm saying?
Valentine's don't even always fall on the weekend.
Right.
And that's on top of that.
But you know, the week, you know, that's what they were saying. You know, I was like, nah, nigga, that don't even sound right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this to the pod and I'm gonna ask the pod because the pod will know. So I saw who was in the 3-point shooting contest, didn't really gravitate towards that. I did watch the celebrity game. That was actually pretty entertaining. The girls,
of course, they would be entertaining because they can't hoop.
Yeah, they can't hoop. Yeah, but the girls was kind of getting off. I give it to the girls. The girls was kind of getting off. So I, you know, what I'm saying, enjoyed watching them. You know, what I'm saying, shoot out there or whatever. I did watch the dunk contest. And it's crazy. I haven't heard people like talk about like be hype about the dunk contest in a long time.
Because it's been whack.
Yeah, and that's what I was watching. I was like,
so
hey, bro, I kind of want to watch something else.
Mac McClung
y'all think he should have won?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was doing his dunks on the first attempts.
Yeah.
So because just off of that,
he just kept jumping over shit. Like,
well, I mean, the one.
How many things can we jump over at this point?
That's what I'm saying. Like you still,
unless you fly from one end of the court to the other.
Jumping over me isn't no be. I mean, jumping over him is, and then jumping over me. It ain't like, I mean, all he's doing is jumping over shit.
Yeah.
At least he has
jump over Yao Ming or something. Nobody's jumped over him yet. Jump over Yao Ming and be my height.
I think the problem is like he didn't really have any competition because even the previous years, like he didn't really have any competition. He did a bunch of amazing dunks because everybody know Mac McClung that's what he does. He's a dunker. He's not really an NBA player. Yeah. I honest to God believe the only reason he has a contract in the NBA is because they need him to save the dunk contest because he's not that great of a actual NBA player.
But they have so many other like leagues that do dunk contests and stuff like that. They can give them the stage, you know what I'm saying? That'll be a fire ass dunk contest. It's relying on the athletes to be like superior dunkers.
This is what I kind of contest. But this is what
but it's the All-Star Weekend.
But look,
an All-Star Weekend without the All-Stars.
But wait. All
right,
I think this is what they need to do, right? I think they need to take a few NBA players that can actually dunk, right, and actually have some creativity with them. But yo, take some of them street niggas like the and one niggas. You know what I'm saying?
They said this year they had like coaches for the dunkers.
Yeah,
kind of give them tips on.
No, we want to see them niggas out there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the stars were out there. Well, they weren't really stars, but they were the athletes. The pro athletes were out there dunking, but they had people telling them, you know, giving them ideas on, you know, how to be creative and stuff. You know, I do it like this, you know what I'm saying? Try this like that, you know, type of shit.
If I had say so in the dunk contest, I would do it like Smack does, like 106 in Park now, where, you know what I'm saying, he'll bring the actual battle rappers up front. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, before 106 in Park dissipated. You know what I'm saying? He would actually have like URL on 106 in Park. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bring and one to the NBA dunk contest. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit appealing again. Because I was just kind of like, Hey, yo, fam, now that I'm an adult, I never want to go to All-Star Weekend. Like, this shit looks trash.
But think about it, though. How many different ways can you dunk the basketball?
But I mean, but look, people are creative, though.
After Levine and Gordon, bro, like, nobody's touching what they did.
After Aaron Gordon got robbed twice,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why them niggas don't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, for the most part, the real athletes are just athletes. They'll bang on your ass. You know what I'm saying? They're not worried about being fancy on dunking and stuff.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, he said it in the interview. Like, if you talking about like just banging on somebody, I'll do the dunk contest, but I ain't got no creativity.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. But I don't know, man. You know, you want that to be appealing to get people to come out, you know what I'm saying?
But for the most part, most of the people with like that real great skill set these days aren't like fashionable dunkers.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James ruined the dunk contest.
No, he didn't. No, the fuck he didn't.
LeBron James started the damn trend of superstars not participating in the damn dunk contest.
I felt
it
like
started with him, and then after that, after that, no superstars was like LeBron said we don't do this no more. So now we don't got Ja Morant in there. We ain't got goddamn who else? Jalen Green. Like all the people we want to see, like we don't see them no more.
At that point in time when you made that comment, I felt like old boy standing next to Kanye West.
When he said
about black people. I said, wait, what? I couldn't hit the button fast enough. Fucking with you, man.
MJ did the dunk contest. Yeah. Kobe did the dunk. See that was part of
Carter,
it.
Like, I remember.
But like part of it isn't even about like this. Like you said, there's only but so many dunks. But part of it is we want to see the big names do the dunks. Like that's part of it, and that's what I'm saying. We don't want to. We don't
hate LeBron James too much. Why does he care? Why do you care?
But
leave it alone. He didn't do it. But it's like blaming the absent father for the kid being, you know what I'm saying, fucked up. He ain't show up. He ain't make it. You can't blame him.
He should have showed up. But you know what I'm saying? He should have showed up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I understand, like, okay, we can bring in some street guys, but I don't think people want to see George Stephanopoulos from goddamn Montana coming through and do some dunks. Like, it'll be cool to watch, but who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? If people just want to watch street ballers dunk, they can go do that now. The whole purpose of the All-Star thing is to see the All-Stars do their shit. And that's what I'm saying. It's not the same because we saw Kobe do it. We saw Carter do it.
I respect
you know what I'm saying? Dr. J. Like, these are big Hall of Famers. We're seeing Hall of Famers do this shit. Now we're like, I can't even
did though. That was part of their game. That was part of their repertoire. Kobe will, you know what I'm saying, do a reverse slam on you like that. Most of them niggas are just dunking on people.
You trying to bro? I seen LeBron James in practice throw it off the backboard and do a freaking windmill. This was pregame. This wasn't even practice. Pregame. Matter of fact, this is what he did.
Walls to throw it
this is what he did. Matter of fact, this is what he did. He went between the legs, threw it up off the backboard, caught it. 360 dunk that joint in the pregame. Why can't you just go in the dunk contest and do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas are pussy. They're so scared that they're gonna lose because Jordan won, Kobe won, and so if you go up there as the big name and lose, you're gonna look bad. Who cares? Just go up there and
how much Stephen they pay you for this shit?
I'm telling you,
you are sounding real Stephen A. right now. I ain't gonna lie.
But I agree. I thought it was the most whack shit ever in the early 2000s.
Yo, Prime, are you trying to get off this podcast? Because yo, fam, if Stephen A. Smith pick you up, you better have me up there doing sound or something, nigga. I gotta be doing something. You better take me with you.
Hey, he just got his foot in the door right now. You know what I'm saying? If he's successful pulling this bullshit off tonight, it might lead to bigger things.
But and look, it's crazy. I saved his faith because I had him. I got footage of this nigga right here dancing to Not Like Us.
Mm-hmm.
I posted it in the chat. Y'all ain't seen it?
I saw it.
It's a good song. Come on. Just because I'm a Drake fan, I can't dance tonight like us. We all tripping, man. Come on, man. I ain't keen.
He don't know. He ain't watch the clip. He ain't watch the clip.
Oh, are you talking about
I'm talking about Shamal Moore.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I saw that clip.
No one better than Vince Carter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We want to see the big. Like
I remember that dunk contest.
Like how
I remember that dunk contest.
But how dope would it?
I was at ESPN Zone down in Atlanta in Buckhead. It had just opened up.
Oh, this was your Atlanta day? Oh, you was big. How many thoughts you had with you, bro?
Hey, man, chill out.
Hey, yo.
It was 2001. It was 2001. Very long time ago.
All right, but let me ask y'all just a quick question, bro, and I'll chill out. How dope would it be if, let's say, Zion was healthy? If we had Zion and Ja Morant, the guys who went, would they go 1 and 2?
Yeah.
1 and 2, both in the dunk contest at the time. You can't tell me that wouldn't bring everybody would tune in. Everybody would freaking tune in. But that's my point. The big names they don't do it no more. I don't care if it's not as creative as fucking Aaron Gordon. I want to see Ja Morant and Zion Williams do a dunk off.
Right. One of them niggas gonna get sponsored by Kia and have to jump over a Kia.
That's
but wait, I get his point. Look, I'm explaining his point. Niggas have been jumping over Kias for years. But guess what? It ain't been that electric Kia. I'm telling you, man, it's different. It's different. It hit different. It ain't been Ja Morant jumping over the Kia. I think Ja Morant would get it before Zion would. I mean, either or. You know what I'm saying? Like who cares about Mac McClung jumping over a car? But we would care about Ja Morant jumping over a car. You get what you know what I mean? Like, it's because that's what I'm saying. Like, this is how you build your brand. And then it's like, come watch Ja Morant play the guy who won the dunk contest. You're gonna be like, you're not gonna come watch Mac McClung play. He's on the bench. The guy who won the dunk contest. Come watch Mac McClung. They run 3 minutes a game.
The dunk contest winner. Look at him on the bench. Like, no. What are we talking about? Like, why are we doing this? This is why it sucks. That's why it sucks. Speaking of repetitive things, since we're talking about repetitive things, what do y'all think about these plane crashes? Because this shit's getting out of hand at this point. So Delta, I just saw it on news today. Yeah, so Delta just had a plane crash. The plane was landing. The plane had landed. They said it was the wind. No official reports have come out, but they said it was the wind.
I'm trying to do the room first.
Yeah. Wait, go ahead.
They said it was the wind. The wind caught up under one of the wings, and then it just it caught on fire, did a whole 360. You saw like people had video footage of them like getting out of the plane, and
you didn't actually see it land?
You didn't see that video?
No, I saw it land.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that video. No, I saw the video footage first
the wind,
of the people,
and also it was like landing in like 7 inches of snow or something.
Right. So like it's just been insane, and I want to ask, do y'all think is some shit behind this? Like, what do y'all think is like all this shit is happening at one fucking time?
It is.
Like, it's been back to back. And it's like, yo, why all these planes crashing?
It is kind of weird because I want to say there wasn't even like a plane crashing in U.S. in like what? How many years? Like over 20 years or something crazy. It was a long time.
I can't remember what it was.
It was like
Trump fired somebody that is connected in like the aviation department, but I can't remember. Mm-hmm. But that happened first day of office, and then that's
right.
Like this plane started crashing, so it might be connected to that. I can't really remember exactly what it was. I was
watching WRL today, and they were interviewing one of the FAA people, and they were saying that nobody from like the flight towers or anything, none of the major players like in the flight towers or anything got fired, but however, the lower level people, some of those got let go or walked out, which is making the people that are still currently there, their workload is 3 times as much now. So do you think that got something to do with it?
I mean, that would have something to do with it. But I like I said, I heard somebody on the top of the food chain got fired, and that might have caused a ripple effect on all the other stuff that's going on and why people are walking out and leaving the job. And yeah, shit. If you talking about 3 times the work, niggas is gonna make accidents. Man, it's just gonna slip through the cracks.
No, absolutely. D says I'm supposed to go to Cali in May. I'm scared to fly. Hey, yo, look. At the end of the day,
it's crazy.
At the end of the day, I'm still getting on that fucking plane. I'm getting on the plane. I'm just praying before I go.
Nobody actually died in that Delta.
No, nobody died in the Delta jump. But look, if I got a plane to catch next month, and when I hop on the plane, like I'm just gonna say a little prayer first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you know what I'm saying?
It's all in God's hands.
Yeah, like man, every time you get in that plane, it's in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be the most relaxed nigga on the plane. I'll go to sleep. Nintendo Switch in hand, be knocked out. I will go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? The pilot got me. God got me. Ain't nobody but God, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not too worried about it. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of crazy.
Think about it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it, but like I'm gonna get drunk at Applebee's first. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so like you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be too much of a thought, but I get it though. I get it. All right. Boom. Hulu has a new show. What was the actor's name?
Sterling K. Brown.
Sterling K. Brown stars in Hulu's new show Paradise. I am not going to give y'all any spoiler alerts. You guys said you haven't watched it, right?
No.
All right. I'm not going to give you any spoiler alerts, but I promise you, it is a good show to watch. Please go and watch it. It is a thriller. It's not scary. It is a thriller, right? So it's going to take you through all kinds of twists and turns. You have to pay attention to everything. You cannot be watching this show and doing your laundry. You cannot be watching this show and talking on the phone with your friend unless they watching the show with you on the same episode as you are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas hit play at the same time because Hulu apparently doesn't have a party watching feature where you can watch it with people who are not in the room with you, which sucks. You know what I'm saying? So look, at the end of it, please watch this show. Because Sterling does his fucking thing in this show. That's my guy.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he needs to be in the next Black Panther somewhere. You just sprinkle him. I don't care where you put him at. He just needs to be somewhere in the next Black Panther. I'm just saying. He needs to get that Marvel check. He deserves it. He deserves it.
They were talking about him for Green Lantern, but I think they're gonna give it to that light-skinned dude instead.
Oh my!
That Mufasa guy.
Oh, yeah, no! I want that nigga to be Mufasa. I mean, the Green Lantern.
Yeah. See, folks be saying it's not scary, and it is.
No, it's not. I promise you, it's not scary. It's not. It's actually okay. So I can give you a synopsis because you can read this online, right? So what the show is about? Sterling is a what's the niggas that protect the president?
Secret Service.
He's a Secret Service agent for the president, right? A catastrophic thing happens on Earth, right, to where they have to move a certain amount of people underground, and he's protecting the president underground. And something happens. I can't tell you what happens, but something happens, right? So it's all these billionaires that's in there. Is one big billionaire lady, Sinatra. You gotta watch out for that bitch. I don't like her. It's her and a couple of other billionaires that put money into this project, and it's literally the first couple of episodes is showing you how it leads up to that, and then what it actually is. And then they get into like the real intricate detail stuff of what's happening currently. You know what I'm saying? Like you got one lady in there that's over normalcy. Like she's a psychiatrist, but she's over normalcy, right? So, and all right, this is a tad bit of a spoiler alert, but I'm just gonna put it in there anyway. So they're in a grocery store. Sterling and the therapist are in a grocery store. I didn't even think about it. Why the fuck do they have a grocery store? It's no fucking currency. It's no fucking currency. They have a grocery store there. She said, we put the grocery store in so people can congregate and feel normal. I said, oh, fuck. I didn't even think about it. They just walking through the grocery store, having a conversation. Didn't even think about the shit. I said, yo, fam, the show is amazing. Please watch the show. Please watch the show. All right, that's That's my shameless plug. Hulu was not paying us for this. I wish they was, but they're not.
Shit, while we doing this,
shameless plug.
Love is Blind is out. Y'all go watch Love is Blind. I hate that nigga Dave already. That nigga David, that go by Dave, I hate that nigga already.
They got a new season?
Yeah, they got a new season. Nigga, 6 episodes, nigga. Catch up.
What?
Yeah. Nigga, you better snuggle up with something.
After the and this ain't the season where the dude had the secret baby mama. And
nope.
The
whole new season.
This is a whole new season.
It came out Valentine's Day. 6 episodes.
Oh, they quick with it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, shit.
They in Indianapolis. Oh, them niggas are weird out there.
I will be watching that.
These niggas is weird. That one black girl, she can't dress. Oh my god! I was talking with the girlies at work about it. We be powwowing at work. I gotta keep up. That's my only social interaction at work. I don't fuck with the niggas like that.
That's what. All right. While we giving recommendations, Blink Twice. Check out Blink Twice. It is a suspense thriller. It gives Get Out vibes. So I don't even know how I stumbled on this damn movie, but
it's on Hulu.
It's on. Damn, where did I even watch this shit?
That's kind of important.
I know, right? I think I saw it on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Okay.
Amazon Prime. Watch Blink Twice. That I would recommend that. Good movie. And I got another recommendation.
Are you gonna say Severance?
Severance season 2. Severance season 2 just came out. I think I'm only
Apple Plus TV.
Apple Plus TV.
Yeah.
The first season blew my freaking mind. So I'm only 2 episodes into the second season. So I'm trying to.
Oh, you gotta catch up, brother.
I'm trying to slow walk it because they didn't drop all the episodes. I can't binge it because they drop it week to week.
Yeah, you're right. But however, I may need to holler at you about a login because I might.
Oh yeah,
I got a login for you if you got a login for me. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. All right, for sure. All right,
I'm gonna just listen close and grab all of.
Yeah. Hey, y'all write this down. Y'all gonna be set.
I ain't got nothing.
So are we throwing? Anybody throwing a Frank today?
Nah.
No Frank.
All right. Hey, my Frank goes to life, man. Life is a bitch sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta.
Is that $1?
Oh, that is $1. You said the B word.
About life?
Yeah, bro.
I thought we was referring to like females.
No, we can't say the B word, man.
Oh
no.
Okay. Life is a motherfucking bitch. B-I-H. Is that the same thing? Bitch. Hold on, I'm gonna get 5 words.
I'm gonna get 5 words.
There you go. We're gonna have to put that in.
Yeah,
we're gonna have.
All right. So look. For those of y'all who don't know, we are a collective. We are no longer saying the B word on this podcast.
I got one
every time that we say, I know. Hold on. Hold your horses. Horse. So every time we say it, we're gonna collect money, right? Are we waiting to the end of the year?
End of the year, yeah.
All right. So end of the year, as much as we collect from every podcast, we're gonna select a gang member to give the money to. So if you are not in the gang, and you have to be a member. You have to be a member for over 2 months, right? Yeah. So I thought it was 4 months.
3. I thought we said.
Oh, we said 3.
3. You have to be a member for at least 3 months.
So what's 3 months from December?
October. You got to be a member by October 1st.
Yeah, you got to be a member by October 1st, right? So if you are not a gang, it's on. Look, you can do the lowest one, 99 cents a month. You know what I'm saying? And you got a chance to win the pot.
The pot.
Cause
that's probably gonna be around $200 by the end of the year.
By the end, because we just now trying to get all of it. So yeah, you might.
I thought we was talking about like women.
No, the B word in general.
B word in general. Okay. Well, I want to apologize in advance, but I still got $1 left.
What up,
I'm gonna use it right now.
Pecan. Oh, she changed her picture too. Ooh. She said that's $3.
That's $3 right there. There you go.
Oh man.
Man, it needs to be 6 months. Hello.
I should not remember forever.
We trying to give other people an opportunity.
But it's just February. You know what I'm saying? Like, We should do at least
it's
at least four.
All right, September.
Okay,
so
we'll
make it September.
So since September, but
September 1st.
We're trying to give people an incentive to go ahead and
we'll make it September 1st.
Yeah, we should. That's all we're trying to do. Just give people the incentive to become members.
Join the gang, man.
But however, the entries are going to be based on how long you've been a member. Aha. So I can add all that up. Y'all been members forever. Guess what? Y'all get more entries. See what I did there?
That makes sense.
See what I did there?
People who've been in here longer gets more entries. That makes sense.
Right, because if you only joined in September, you only got
so
let's just
do that. How about this?
However long you've been a part of
every month, every extra month, like just for this year, for every extra month. Mm-hmm. So like Natasha and D, since they've been here since the beginning of the year, they'll get 12 entries, both. Mm-hmm. Anyone else would get if they get in that 4, they get four entries. You know what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? So if they get with four entries left, if they get in here by July, they get 6 entries. And that's how we'll do it.
And we're literally the last podcast of the year. We'll get a little
paper thing, shake it up.
We write everybody's names out, so get a paper thing. And you know what?
Name we pick, we'll do it live.
We're not even gonna pick it. We're gonna have a guest on here. Matter of fact, we might have an OG back.
Yep, there you go.
We might even have an OG back.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we might have to get V back. V gonna pick whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? Out the hat. He gonna pick it.
I love it.
All right, for sure. All right, so let's get off of this. All right. So we got a couple of things for the spice. D dropped a couple of videos. Oh shit. I don't want to do no extra camera. Get out of here. D dropped a couple of videos in the chat, and I want to pull a couple of them up.
Did y'all watch the videos?
I did. Well, of course I watched the videos.
I watched one of the videos.
All right. So we're going to pull this one up first. Let's go.
Like, you my boyfriend, you gotta like kind of let me know that you willing to take care of me.
Oh, he gotta spend some money.
Well, it's not about spending money. You just gotta like, I gotta feel like I got a man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to work as hard as I do. I'm fucking exhausted. It's like, if you see me as being your wife, then you're not gonna want me to work as hard. Like,
so in translation, you gotta spend a check.
It's not like a check. It's
D check.
Consistent, like
consistent checks.
Taking care of me, like it has to be like, he wants to take care of me. Like I would like my man to want to take care of me. And then that I would feel safe enough to call you that or give you that title and cut other men off. But if I'm still working as hard to make it all happen, then how am I ever gonna call somebody my man?
It's a sad world we live in.
It's not a sad world, it's a real world. I just don't understand why this new world is continually running away from tradition. Like, people act as if a woman of caliber who has no problem taking care of her man is ridiculous for saying she wants to be taken care of.
Oh, it's not. That's not ridiculous to want to be taken care of. I think it's ridiculous to have that as the standard of somebody being your man.
All right. Who want to take this first? Because I got a controversial.
So I think that to his point, right? There's nothing wrong with a woman wanting to be taken care of. The problem is her mindset. That's the problem here, right? She's going in with the expectations that you need to go ahead and start providing for me off the get go, and you gotta spend some money on me, show me blah 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 blah. That's the wrong mindset to have. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
just for her to cut off the other niggas.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
But she don't want you talking to me. Hey, yo, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm sitting back. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm playing the background.
So here's the thing, right? Like, cause this is how I've always looked at it, right? You meet someone and things start going good, right? First of all, guys are paying for the dates anyway, right? We already know what the deal is on that, right? Guys are paying for the dates. So already you got you a free meal pass pretty much every weekend, because he's at least taking you out every weekend, right? We can assume, right? So that's out the gate, right? Why would you expect this dude to be paying any of your bills or any of that? Like, why? For what purpose? Now, eventually, if the relationship progresses, what are y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna move in together. Your bills split in half, assuming y'all go 50-50. At minimum, your bills split in half. You get what I'm saying? So your life is going to get easier automatically just by y'all deciding, let's live together. You get what I'm saying? So this idea that, oh, you know, he got to do this, he got to do that, he got to do this, like it's the wrong mindset to have, right? If you meet someone and y'all rocking with each other and the vibe is good and y'all decide, hey, let's combine households, that automatically alleviates, you know, a lot of the pressure on you and makes your life easier. Because I do believe that, yes, as men, we should make a woman's life easier, but that shit doesn't come like yeah, this shit doesn't come freely. Like you have to show me that you're you have to earn that position. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to like put in work before you get all of this, you know what I'm saying, monetary gains. You get what I'm saying? Like,
what's wrong with you, man?
So anyway,
look. My man cooking. I had to get away from the grease, nigga. I had to get away from the grease. That shit was popping.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you don't give a woman monetary gains for something that she did not earn. You get what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm saying. Like I have no problem with her wanting to have a man who takes care of her, but her mindset is automatically like you're turning off a lot of men out the gate. So you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing, I'll tell you straight up, I will provide for a woman, but what turns me off the most is when she expects it. You get what I'm saying? Like I love it. You don't that's the word I was looking for. The entitlement. Tamara says, yeah, my dad raised me to take care of myself until I get married. So I never had that expectation to the degree she is describing before marriage. Exactly. Like once you get to a marriage, you have a shared household, that's different. But to have that certain level of entitlement that you got to do this, you got to pay this, you got to, you know what I mean?
And that y'all just getting to know each other.
And
like,
we just get
dating. You know
we're not even at that dating point. So it's like, where's this level of entitlement? I don't even know if I like you at this point. You know what I mean? I just know you look good.
I will say this, and I don't know what region it started in, but I'm going to say the South. I don't know what region it started in. I will say the South. Women skip over that getting to know you phase. Like, I don't even know if I want to date you for real, shorty. Like, I need to get to know you first before I say, all right, we can date. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I take you out on a date, that does not mean that we're dating, right? You have to get to that point where it's a conversation that needs to be had. You can't just make that shit up in your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that nigga dated me. No, shorty, we went out a couple times. We hung out. You know what I'm saying? We might have even fucked, but I never dated you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when they get it in their mind that you're dating them, it's like, oh, nigga, you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, you got to do this, you got to do that. I ain't got to do none of that shit. I have no obligation to you, shorty. We had no conversation. There was no negotiation. There was no commitment. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Yeah, and she mentioned something about, like, you know, being a traditional relationship. Like that's well, we have that. Yeah. But like, but the thing is, even in the traditional sense, right? Like, even like, you know, Islamically, when we get married, there's a dowry. But that's once we get married. Here's the dowry. We get married, dowry. You know what I'm saying? That I don't owe you. Yeah, I don't.
Hey, bro, let me stop.
It can be whatever the woman requests. But
I'm gonna buy that bitch a chicken. Eggs high as shit.
Oh my God. It can be whatever.
Oh shit, I owe $1.
Yes, you owe $1. It can be whatever the woman requests. But you know what I'm saying?
I got no cash over.
I'm
cash.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. Mark it down. $1.
Mark it down. Everybody be the only motherfucker.
Right. But the dowry. My point is, the dowry comes based off the marriage, not off you getting to know you. You get what I'm saying?
No, for
so
sure.
Even if we go old school where they were doing dowries and stuff like that, you went, you met with the person, you talked, you did there was a courting process, but nowhere in the courting process does it say you have to give this, and that. After the marriage, whole different story. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, and then if you really want to, if you really want to get down and dirty into it, during that courting process, her mahram, her dad, her brother, her uncle, whatever man in her family that she cannot marry, that nigga is paying for the outing. He's paying for the outing. You don't spend a dime out of your pocket. Let's talk about it. If we go on that route, let's really talk about it. I just had to put that out there. Cause look, I was hip to that. I was like, ooh, say what?
The bride pays for the marriage.
Yeah.
What happened?
But yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, like what and I don't want women to get it twisted. Like again, like I feel like, you know, men. I'm keeping on. You know what I'm saying? No, I feel like men should provide, but you're not just gonna get that willy nilly. You know what I'm saying? Nah, like that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And once you earn that position, then okay, you can come in and I'll alleviate some of the bills, blah blah blah. But however, you know what I'm saying, the things that earned you the spot, I need you to keep doing those things. You get what I'm saying? And that's how that works.
Yeah, I feel like maintenance of yourself should not be the burden of your partner. You need to say it again?
No, you can.
Maintenance of yourself should not be the burden of your partner. Like,
it's your maintenance.
Yeah, like I'm not asking you for, you know what I'm saying, to pay for my haircuts, even though like technically I don't have to pay for a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Unless I go outside of my pops and my little brother. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to pay, but you know what I'm saying? I definitely tip. You know what I'm saying? I definitely tip what I would have paid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to eat at some point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you know what I do appreciate though? I do appreciate if me and a young lady, if we go out, all right, say we go out for the first time, right? Go out for the first time. The second go around, even if I plan it, she pays for it. She's like, oh no, you had last time. I got this. Shit. I'm interested now. Like now I know your mindset is give and take. It's give and take. Just as much as I pour it and to get to know you.
And honestly,
I'm
gonna tell you something too.
Hold on, let me go one more point on. Or it can be unexpected to the point. Okay, say if I like plan the weekend, right? I plan the weekend. Boom, I got the hotel, I got the resis, I got the, you know what I'm saying, whatever activities we're gonna do, blah blah blah, boo, 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 right? You know, you don't really pay for certain things until you get there, like the, you know what I'm saying. All right, boom, I got a reservation and so and so, boom. I got the dinner. No. You plan this whole weekend. The least I could do is feed you. Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yep. We go out to a spot and have drinks. Don't worry about them drinks. You done paid for this hotel. You done paid for the gas. Oh, don't even worry about.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not even the fact that like, okay, like clearly I paid for the majority of this. But the fact that you're saying, hey, let me help where I can. Like that goes a long way. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Most of the time, you know, when a girl offers to pay, I will decline and say, nah, don't worry about it. I got it. But just the fact that you offer goes,
and that's a fact
so long. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
goes a super long way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like 8 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna be like, nah, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But when she offers, I'm like, you know what? Just because you offer, now I really want to pay.
Now I gotta really assert my. Now I really gotta put my nuts on the table.
Now I really gotta, like, you know what, girl, I got this shit. But you know what? Get me next time.
Man, you better.
But get me next time.
Fuck the shit out of her.
Oh shit. No, but
that's how you assert your manhood. Goddamn.
Lord of mercy.
9-10 inches.
Oh, just. What I do is like, you know what, I got this time, but get me next time.
That shit made me think about what's my man Ocho Cinco when he was like
she told me go deeper.
Yeah, she told me go deeper. I ain't had no more to go. I gave it all to her.
Gave it all.
She said go deeper, and then Cam Newton's face was like, "Hey fam, I don't know what to tell you, bro."
I gave it all I got.
Gave it all I
got, bro.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta ask, since we on this topic, have y'all ever had a woman say go deeper and that was all you had?
Nah, I ain't know that, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I was like, yo, I ain't got no more to give. When my man say cheeks clenched, I gave it all to him. I can't.
Now I have been in a situation where a chick will be like harder, and I'm already like thinking I'm, you know what I'm saying, destroying it, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't never had that the other thing.
Oh man, look, man, the women that came, the little sisters of the women that you was fucking with, they wanted harder and deeper. Like, yo, fam.
You know what'd be funny too? When she be like, go deeper, and you already all the way, you balls deep already, and you just lift your head up to be like, no,
trying to get that extra.
Knowing the dick ain't going no further in, you just like, you got your neck all strained, the vein popping out your goddamn forehead. You like, trying to get that extra inch up in there, knowing damn well there's no more. There's no more coming.
Yo, bro, you gotta chill, man.
Hey, bro, it's all about them angles, though, man.
It is all about the angles. You gotta know your shit. It's all about the angles. All right, enough of that. enough of that. See, when you get older, you learn it's about the angles.
Shit, fuck it, bro. I'm about to get on the dressing job.
All right, hold on, because we gotta get serious about this video, because this video is fucked up. This video is fucked up.
Bring the money for it, and I would go get it on my own.
All right, so I actually want to start this one because I am not a father, but I actually want to start this one. When I saw this video, I was disgusted. I was appalled because first and foremost, all right, I saw Nike boxes, I saw a TV, I saw Huggies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of name brand shit in there. Shorty was talking about the Walmart clothes. Mind you, them kids are going to grow. Why would you go buy them some expensive ass fucking clothes? Those kids are going to grow. The clothes that were sitting there, they're going to grow out of them shits tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Brody was, yo, fam. Hold on, I gotta go to these comments because look, she just pissed me the fuck off completely. Ungrateful. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yo, fam. She wanted that money to go on a trip. She wanted that money to go out. She wasn't gonna spend that on the fucking kids. I just told him to give me the money. Why is it prevalent? You said you text him and gave him a list of what you needed. As a man, he solved the problem by going to the store, buying you what you needed, dropped it off at the house while you weren't even there.
To
avoid conflict. Set it outside. Hey, yo, shorty. He probably took a picture. Boom. Everything's outside. The whole list you needed. If you need anything else, let me know. And then let me know when you're not at the house so I can drop it off. I don't see any problem with what that man did. Now, y'all as fathers, respond.
I mean, first thing I know is, it looked like she was living in the hood, first off. So it's like,
I'm surprised that stuff's still there.
Well, that point too. One, the shit was still there. But the other thing too is where are you getting these high expectations of like you needing all this like name brand shit? Because I promise you, when she got that, if she would have got that money, she wasn't about to go spend a bunch of name brand shit. She wasn't about to buy no shit for them kids. If she did go and buy some name brand shit, I would say she's an irresponsible parent. Because to your point, and this is why I said I'm not buying my kids who are like under 10. Like, I ain't got kids under 10 no more. But like, if they're under 10, I'm not buying them any shoes over $100. Why would I do that? Everything I'm buying them is like you said, straight from Walmart because they're growing out of that shit. But like yesterday, they grew out of that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't buy them no name brand
Don't buy it. Until they intemperate. Unless you just like come from money, you just got money like that, and then okay, whatever. But like
facts, D.
We about to spend that money. Yeah, she's about to go spend that money on herself. Exactly. That's the only reason she. Yeah, and that's the only reason she, you know,
walking around with a bonnet on in the middle of the fucking day. Fucking trash.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like you in the hood, like you know what I'm saying. So like, why are you complaining about Walmart clothes? Like what are we talking about? They young kids, they growing. Like it doesn't even make sense to like spend, because that's what I get pissed off. I'll buy them like some, because I did that by mistake one time, and I was so pissed because literally like the next month they couldn't fit the shit, and I was like, I said I learned my lesson real quick. I said I'm never doing this shit again, because it just don't make no sense. Because it's like, why would I get this and then like next thing you know I'm like donating it somewhere. So it doesn't even make sense. The man is I wish I could have smacked it through the video for real. The man is an active father. He's you know, he's putting his money where his mouth is. The fact that you did this video in front of the kids is the other egregious thing.
And the kids were excited. The little boy was like, "Oh, mommy, I got a bite." I'm about to throw all this shit to the trash. Yo, fam.
But like, who are you like for what? Like what? Like who are you trying to impress by saying, "Oh, I'm better than this shit"? You're not.
I don't think it was about impressing anybody, but you know, shaming black men has always, you know, been trending these last 20 years or whatever. So that's the main reason why she got on there to try to shame him. If the kids were the priority, the fact that those kids were happy supersedes whatever emotional bullshit she got going on with him.
Right.
So, like Baka said, she needed that bread for a trip or something, or to go get her hair.
Yeah, that's the only reason she mad.
That's why she mad. I encourage fellas, because a lot of times men, you know, they'll give their baby mama money and they don't spend it on, you know, what they feel like they should spend it on. You know what I'm saying? If I encourage fellas to follow that guy's lead as to when the baby needs something, the kids need something, take care of the kids. Put forth that extra effort into actually going out there and getting them something.
And keep the fucking receipt.
Keep the receipt for, you know, child support purposes, just in case they playing the game. But do what you're supposed to do for your kids. Don't like at any point.
Definitely keep a log.
Yeah,
trust me.
Definitely keep a log.
I learned the hard way. Goddamn. Someone try to show up the court and be like, he don't do shit. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? They're like, you got receipts? I said, no. I'm like, I'm giving her cash. I learned my lesson. I ain't never giving my baby mama no damn cash.
Venmo that shit.
Yep.
I got all the Venmos right here, Your Honor.
Everything is documented right through Cash App.
With the side note.
With the side note. For the kids.
Yep.
For the kids.
But make it take. It's kind of fucked up because y'all heard that story. I don't know if this is a topic, but you know, them kids that died in that car. The lady was in it, you know what I'm saying? And she reached out to her baby daddy to get the kids, to take care of the kids, and he said he had to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the complete opposite. She called, she said the kids need something. He came to the rescue, and she tried to drag him for it.
Oh, you're talking about the kid, they frozen
the car. Yeah.
Frozen car.
You heard about this story?
That shit's sad. No, I
he probably bought it because he is on child support and wants evidence if she tries to take him back to court for more money.
I mean, and that could be true too, but it's showing up.
Yeah,
it's showing up. Because the little girl got out of the car. Oh, look what daddy got us.
Yeah,
he was excited.
You know what I'm saying? The kids were excited. They'll remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? You might not have been present there, like, you know what I'm saying? Because a woman can make a man not present, right? So you may not have been present there in the physical, but you were there to support financially. Anything they needed, you got it for them. You know what I'm saying? You only given the extension of what that woman is allowing you to.
And you can guarantee she telling them kids he ain't shit. He ain't shit. He ain't shit.
Look, we don't have to because they wear all they wear is Crocs now anyway. Hey, yo, fam, them Crocs is expensive, yo. Yeah. Them Crocs is, yo, I looked at the price of some Crocs. I said, yo, fam, it's a pair of Jordans. Like, no, hell no, I ain't doing this shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking gibbets. Yeah. What the fuck is a gibbet, yo? Hey, yo, fam, I will go down in history saying Crocs are the ugliest shoes ever created. You will never catch me in a pair of Crocs.
Over Yeezys.
Over Yeezys, nigga. I got 4 pair of Yeezys, nigga. Over Yeezys, nigga.
They're both pretty bad.
That's what I'm looking at. Like,
hey, bro. At the end of the day,
you bought them don't mean they not ugly.
What Yeezys you talking about? You talking about them slide shits? I'm not buying them slide shits.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the actual sneakers, dog. I'm talking about the actual sneakers. If I'm in any kind of slides, I'm in Nike slides, or I'm in the I got a pair of Bull City slides because I support the city. You know what I'm saying? I got a pair of Bull City slides. But everything else I got is Nike slides. I'm not putting on no fucking Crocs, nigga. Them shits is ugly. No, never. I am not a cook. I am not a nurse. I'm not putting on Crocs, nigga.
Hold on, real quick. So D talked about not spending over $50 for shoes. Let me tell you, I got on $50 shoes right now. You know what I'm saying? Now I have $200 shoes that I'll break those out when I pop out. But my everyday shoes, $50 shoes. That's what I got for my everyday work shoes when I go to work. Come back.
Still name brand, but
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's still got that Nike check on there, but it's $50. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck I'm gonna wear my $200 sneakers to work every day? No, fuck no. What?
Shit, them pandas over there was 50 because I got them when they first dropped and nobody was buying them and the stores was packed. I went right to Hibbett. Hibbett had them motherfuckers for 50. I said, here, take the money. Take the money.
I'm telling you, like, yeah, my $200 shoes, I'll probably wear them goddamn maybe 20 times out the year or some shit. Like, right. I don't even wear them that often. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I like on my regular basis, I'm rocking $50 shoes. So why the fuck I'm gonna get a 5-year-old $200 shoes?
And then I got the plug for Joys, nigga. I'm not paying over $100 for my shoes.
I don't pay $100. Well,
I'm not paying over $100, nigga. Like $100 is the cap.
Yeah, that's what tax.
The $100 is the cap. No, $100 is with shipping, nigga. I'm not paying over $100 for my shoes. All right,
he says I want 4 pair for $200.
Fucking sicko. You a fucking sicko.
That's a discount, like a motherfucker.
All right. So I want to ask y'all, man. Did women really kill the good morning text? Did women really kill? I got a point on it. I'm gonna go last. I got a point on it, but I just want to hear y'all perspective.
I think Million killed it.
How so?
By overdoing it.
I agree with you. Got to explain. You got to elaborate a little bit.
I think because guys have a pattern of waking up and texting, and then she's seen it from one guy, another guy. There's this expectation of nothing that comes with the good morning text. It's just kind of something that you do when you wake up, when you just want to speak to your roster. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it has any value to a lot of women because they get good morning texts from a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? So when you always getting good morning text, good morning beautiful, good morning, queen, grand ride, all those.
Hey, yo, bro, ain't nobody talking about the variations, bro. Hey, bro, stop that.
I'm just saying, it's lost value to a lot of females because that's all they get from everybody every day.
Yeah.
And there's no substance behind it other than maybe like a what you doing text and then good night or good morning the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's like nothing in between. So like a lot of these empty conversations always start off with good morning.
Right.
So with there being so many empty conversations that start off with good morning, it's lost value. In my opinion. And I blame men for overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody doesn't deserve a good morning text when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's actually supposed to be for people you actually fuck with, or want them to have a good morning.
And you know what else I think it is, bro? I think women fucking peak game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro.
You just wait.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. They know also, like, one, it's not only these niggas just like with the spamming the good morning text. They realize that these niggas are sending group fucking text messages. Yes. That's what the fuck they realize. They realize that when this nigga sending that good morning, beautiful, good morning, my queen, grand rising.
What kind of sick ass niggas y'all be hanging around?
Grand rising, my beautiful princess.
Yo, if y'all hang around any nigga that say grand rising, bro, smack that nigga right now, yo.
And the nigga is sending it to like 20 women at the same time. And I feel like they peep game. They fucking peep game. Like they know, like this.
The thing is, most brothers do stuff in front, like whether they want to teach their little sisters or not, they do stuff in front of their little sister. They do stuff in front of their siblings and stuff like that. So they see them doing it. So they peep the game, like you said. When they see how many people,
I'm not my bad. But there's a nigga in Durham who's been screenshot like 6-7 times, you know what I'm saying, by like a bunch of different women, and be like, yo, this has anyone seen this woman in my this man in my DMs? And then it's like so many women like, yeah, he's in my DMs, he's in my DMs, he's in my DMs. So you had this one nigga just out here spamming mad chicks with good morning texts. And so it's like, yo, what the like,
all right. Let me say my piece, man.
And then let me say one
other thing.
I'm gonna sprinkle it because it's not just the text messages. This is like the apps, the social media stuff too. Like, you know, Facebook, like they're getting good morning texts on.
Yeah, that's what's happening because these niggas ain't got their number.
But even when they do get the number, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying?
On all points, I'm about to fucking crush. Go ahead.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Even when they do get the number, you know what I'm saying? It's still good morning text with nothing behind it. So everybody's saying good morning. It's like, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hold any value. I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
All right. Peak. Clear my throat real quick. First and foremost, man, if I'm texting a shorty good morning, you made it to the finals.
Exactly.
You made it to the finals. I thought enough of you. You know how many bitches I could have texted good morning? Damn, $2. You know how many biscuit head broads I could have texted?
See, he actually was talking about females, man.
No, you still said it. We're not supposed to say it. You know how many biscuit head bros I could have been texting good morning? You have made it to the finals, right? I'm thinking about you at some point in my morning to text you good morning. Hey, yo, fam, we not about to do this. We not about to do this, yo. And then on top of that, the shorties that I'm texting, like if I'm texting a magnitude of shorties good morning, right? How many niggas is texting them good morning? We got to hold accountability on both sides, right? Because if women want to crush the effort that we putting in, yo, accountability got to be on both sides. And watch them say, oh, it's not from my person I want to hear good morning. But you getting them, though. You getting them. You getting them. And you obviously doing something. You might not know what you doing, but you doing something. You doing something to make that nigga think that he has a chance. You doing something to make that nigga. You ain't had to reply. You could say good morning. That nigga could say good morning to you, right? And you post a picture 40 minutes afterwards. Oh yeah, I know she saw it. I'm gonna text her again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing something.
That's creep squad.
Yeah, it's creep squad shit. It's creep squad shit. Yo, you doing something. If you don't want to hear from that nigga, block him. The block button is free. What Quentin say? The block button is free. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. But you like you. God damn it, D. God damn it, D. Don't. Hey, let me A-bite this shit, nigga.
My bad.
They like the attention. They like that attention. I got 96 unread text messages, bitch. They a screenshot.
Another one.
Oh my God.
He got a 3-peat.
No.
He got a 3-peat. The Bulls in the 90s.
Besides that,
I might as well.
Some of this
I might as well go for 5. I might as well go for 5 while I'm at it, right? Because yo, I shit you not. I was having a conversation with a friend, right? And something had happened, and they had to screenshot something to me. And I looked, and you know when you screenshot the message, and like you can see how many unread text messages they have in the corner. I was like, yo, why the fuck do you have 94 unread text messages? This is crazy.
Bro, that be a woman's DMs, bro.
But no, that was her regular text messages.
Oh, that's a text message.
That was her regular text messages. 94, and her phone was on 5%, so you know she light skinned. You know she light skinned. She don't charge her goddamn phone.
So go ahead and jump on that portal, man. So go ahead and jump on that portal.
You deserve 2 for that one.
You
bro.
know,
you know she's light skinned.
You know she light skinned. Straight bed warmer status, boy. Hey, yo, fam. When I tell you, sir. When I tell you, bro, I couldn't even focus on the conversation that we were having at the point. I was like, hey yo, fam, why do you have 95 unread text messages in your phone? Like, yo, as soon as I get a text message, like even if it's like, maybe I bought something and they get your phone number and they text you or whatever. As soon as the text comes through, delete, you know what I'm saying? And I go on about my day. Like, why do y'all keep so many? Y'all are so unorganized in the brain. Like, yo, fam, like, what is happening right now? What is happening? What is going on? We gonna have all y'all money. You ain't, because I'm spending 5 today.
I was about to say,
you ain't getting me no more. I know the rules now.
By the end of the year, it's gonna get up to at least 200.
Yeah. I think so.
Sponsored in part by that side of the wall.
Y'all
got 4.5 of mine.
It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. It's gonna be when we get heated on the topic and it just slip. And it's like, fuck, I said it. And we gonna catch you. We accountability boys. We gonna catch you. Like, it's $1.
What's funny is this whole thing started with me because I was using it the most, and then I haven't slipped since. I'm holding strong. I haven't slipped since.
I started because I wasn't aware of the rules.
Oh my god!
I Chris Paul.
But I remember when he introduced the rule because I was throwing it out like a mother. I was throwing it out like crazy, and then he introduced the rule.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we gotta stop this, man.
I was like, yeah, you're right.
All right, I'm done with this topic.
Yeah,
I said what I had to say.
That's hilarious.
I said what I had to say. All right, where we at? All right, let me talk to y'all real quick. And this topic is directed towards the women. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Keep these motherfuckers out of y'all relationship. It's too many people involved in what the fuck you got going on. My mindset is this. If you are taking relationship advice from your single friend that you don't even fuck with, or you claim you don't fuck with like that, that's when it's a problem. Because
not just single friends, but even the ones who are in a relationship and not happy.
But you don't even fuck with them for real. Like, we done pillow talk, and you done talk shit about this person. And you go tell me they said something about me or something about what we got going on. Hey, yo, look, how many more B words I got left?
You got two more.
I got 2 more.
You already got 3.
Bitch. Hey, yo, get your shit together, yo. Because it should be no reason that outside people are influencing what we got going on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If me and you got something going on, me and you will talk it out. I don't want to hear you make a point to say, oh, well, you know what? You acting just like Sharice says you would. I don't give a fuck about Sharice. Sharice not happy. Her nigga not happy. That nigga be fucking off on her on the regular. I know that nigga. You took me to game night and told me to be cool because that's your quote-unquote bestie. Yeah, that nigga is out here. I left that nigga at the club because he was wilding, and I didn't know if he was going to snitch on me. Like, yo, what the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we saying right now? I let that nigga be. I thought it was a test. I thought it was a test. I didn't know that nigga was really like that. Oh my God. D says I don't even like discussing my relationship with anybody for it. No, dead ass. Because your relationship should be between you and your partner. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be between nobody else. If you got some shit to get off your chest, talk to your partner. Talk to your partner. And if y'all have trouble communicating, guess what? It's services for that, baby. It's services for that. It's actually online services for that. Y'all ain't even gotta go nowhere. Just get on your phone on FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Counseling services for that. It's so many avenues that we could do now. It's 2025. So many avenues that you could do now. You can alleviate all this shit without having your messy ass friends in the mix. And you know what, guys too, because yeah, some of y'all Negroes are saucy, and I don't really like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes be really trying to fuck they homeboy shorty, and that's crazy work. That's crazy work. Like these niggas be currently with shorty. And they homeboys be trying to fuck. Like, yo, fam, don't leave me in no room with your joint. Like, I don't even want the topic to even arise. Nigga, you going to the store, nigga, we're going to the store, nigga. Like, don't leave me at your fucking crib, nigga. Like, I don't care how much you trust me. Nigga, don't leave me at your fucking crib, because I don't want no shit to get stirred up. Exactly. Like, yo, that's
no room for error. No way.
That's one of the
can say anything to make y'all fall out.
And that's a fact. And look, that's one of the things it's wild that my pops taught me that lesson, because that nigga don't never talk to me about shit like this. But I don't know why he felt the need to say this to me. I think I was like 16 years old when he told me, man. He was like, yeah, if you ever with your boys and they got a girl over or something he said, he was like, leave with them. Don't never stay at the crib. I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of them lessons that you heard it when you was younger, one ear and out the other. That shit stuck, because I was in a situation like that one time with a brody that we all know, and this nigga was leaving the house. He was like, yeah, you can stay here. I said, nigga, I ain't staying here to fuck. Are you kidding me, nigga? Your shorty in the back, bro. Hey, fam, we going to the corner store? All right, we about to walk? All right, nigga, I'm walking with you, bro. You ain't about to leave me at your house, nigga. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Real quick. Hit me when you get back.
Yeah, nigga. Pam.
Shoot, man. There's a lot of different angles I can attack this from, man. But I think the more people you introduce into your relationship, the worse it gets. The number one thing is this is the number one thing that women fuck up on. Don't tell your homegirls anything about your man that you're gonna forgive him for later.
Or anybody.
Anybody. Don't tell anybody. If you're going to forgive him later, because this is what happens. You will forgive him, but your friends won't. And that's what's going to fuck up your shit, because they're going to keep reminding you about that shit that y'all done. But see, because what happened is you and your man had a conversation, y'all worked it out, and everything is good, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't have a conversation with with the friends, so they still mad about the shit that like you had already worked out, but they gonna keep bringing it up. They gonna still be mad about it.
Girl, remember when he left you on the curb and drove off?
Never tell your homegirls about some shit you gonna end up forgiving them for. I mean, I'll have a female with my man if I'm trying to get her to join.
Sicko, fucking sicko.
We're gonna bypass that comment.
Yeah,
skirt. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I think that's number one. Like I can tell you straight up, bro. I think Rihanna would have took Chris Brown back. I think that wholeheartedly in my chest that if it wasn't public, I think she would have took that nigga back. A lot of people don't know that they met up after the fact, secretly.
Of course
but then that shit got out, and Rihanna caught backlash for meeting up with him after the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Nia Long, I think she would still be with her ex-fiance?
Yeah.
Ime Udoka. Yeah. They would still be together. Cardi B, maybe. A lot of these situations, I think they would still be with their partner if it wasn't public, right? Once shit gets out, then all the people start commenting on your relationship. And the big thing with women is they don't want to look stupid, right?
They don't want to be embarrassed.
They don't want to be embarrassed.
What they tell you when you leave the house? Don't embarrass
me, right? Don't embarrass me,
man.
right? So as soon as shit gets
first thing I'm gonna do,
right?
So I'm joking. Right. Jokes. These are all jokes for the podcast.
Now, in some of these situations, obviously, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't because the girl was like talking about it. But I'm just giving you an example of like once information gets out there, this shit is done. It's done once the information gets out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want to try to keep your relationship as private as possible. Now, listen, if you know somebody who is in a successful relationship and they have a level head on their shoulders, okay, then you can go talk to them. But stop telling women about your relationship problems who are, one, you said single, but also who are in terrible relationships. Who, you know what I mean? These women who are bitter, you know what I'm saying? And they, if they're lonely, they want you to join them. You know what I'm saying? If they're in a bad relationship, they're going to keep comparing it. Yeah, just like my nigga David. David always out there dipping out doing this. You know,
you did watch Love Is Blind.
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, but that's how they be. They're like, oh yeah, you know, because when a woman starts talking about like their nigga, like then the other woman will go back and it'll trigger them and they'll start thinking about the nigga who's currently cheating on them. You know what I mean? And like dive into that.
Derek, what the fuck were you doing?
Pouring liquor in the beer.
Hey, yo, fam.
I told you I'm getting lit tonight. I got stuff to do.
But yeah,
I had to put the camera on you real quick. I was like, yo, what the fuck is he doing?
I was a little confused. I was gonna let it slide.
Nah, I wasn't gonna let that shit slide. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? All right. Nonetheless, Derek, go ahead.
As y'all mentioned, when y'all involve other people, it complicates things, and I can give you a situation like me and my son mom.
Yeah,
as y'all know, it was toxic. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We always went back and forth or whatever. But there was a point in time when she used to post stuff on Facebook, and her family used to come in and fuck that nigga, you know what I'm saying. So I'm sitting up here reading this shit, and then me and her cool again. And then you're going to try to come up to my face and pretend like you didn't have all this rah-rah to say. You know what I'm saying? That affects everything when you involve other people, because me and you had the issue. You know, we can work this out.
Yeah.
But even if we work it out, I still have to, you know, you put all these other people in my business that have, you know, now formed an opinion about me. Yeah. And have shamed me or thrown hate or some kind of energy towards me based off the fact that they know about our business. So that's always going to change everything. Even, you know, when you look at this dynamic as far as like just talking to your friends and putting your business out there, that person then puts their feelings in you know, their energy into that relationship. So now you have to absorb, you know, the person you're actually with and that other person's feelings or their mindset or how they feel about, you know, what you said or did. And then also past traumas. So it's easier said than done, because a lot of times, you know, when you're happy, you want to tell people that you're happy. When you're going through things, you try to confide in your friends, you know, when you're going through things. So it's hard to not put people in your business, but it's a way you can go about doing it without like putting your personal stuff out there. Yeah. You can talk about stuff without, like, we talk about stuff all the time, but like, you're not about to give me no TMI, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to know that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. And I think that's what the issue is. People cross the line with the information that is given, you know, in these conversations. If just people just kept it simple, and lead a private life, actually privately, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's something that people are doing for, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as privacy, you know what I'm saying? None at all. People want to expose, you know, expose him, expose her, put their business out there in the streets for everybody to know and to consume and to judge and have something to gossip about. it's unfortunate that people do that all the time. But like I said, you just got to find that line to where you're able to discuss.
Yo, DC.
It was.
The ice was loud as fuck, wasn't it?
Oh, my bad.
All right.
No, he was thirsty, man.
Yeah, but I tell you, bro, I tell you about a situation that I had, man. Because some of y'all female friends be going hard. And listen, I appreciate the going hard for your friends. But there was a situation where, you know what I'm saying, me and my girl had a rough thing. I did some dumb shit. Months later, everything good with us. I come by, her friends around, the whole fucking mood changed.
Yeah. Oh my god!
It's like, the whole mood is different, and it's like I'm like, hey y'all, and they're like, I'm like y'all, man, you acting like I did it to y'all, like I didn't do y'all wrong, like you know what I'm saying, like yes,
women are a covet, bro.
It's like, damn, bro, I gotta apologize to y'all too.
Bro. Look, that friend circle is like a witch's covet, bro. If you do something wrong to one, you have wronged them all, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You are cursed, nigga.
It's crazy, bro. Like that was giving me.
I wish the pussy worked.
I was like, damn, they was giving me more attitude than my actual girl. I'm like, damn,
oh my god. Did you hear what Derek said?
Yes. I was trying to ignore it.
No, hell no, man. Hell no, man.
It should work like that.
You know what I'm saying? It should work like that.
I was
like Wi-Fi.
I was about to say
password for one. I got the password for all.
Yeah.
See, I didn't give her friends the antidote that I gave her. That's what it was. That's what she gave me. Y'all did it because y'all ain't get what she get.
Oh my god! All right, so
it just wasn't your season. My goodness.
So, hey, yo, fam. Either we've experienced this, or we experienced this. Damn, that's confusing. I'm sorry.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm sorry.
He said either we experienced this or you experienced this.
So
one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another, man. One way or another. So I had
hit us with the bird, man.
So over homecoming, man. Over homecoming, I had saw, you know what I'm saying, a young lady. I ain't seen her since college, yo. And like it's crazy. It's the fact that we tried to kick it in college, and it was more so like, you know, she was doing mad shit. Like she was a cheerleader. She was, you know what I'm saying, pledging. She was doing mad stuff. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I was running around. I was taking pictures at the club, like coming home all random hours of the night type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was outside. So it was like we actually got to sit down and have a conversation like during homecoming. And she caught me right before I got drunk. This is a bad thing though. She caught me right at my like honesty point, like my drunk honesty point. Right. So I kind of wanted to bring it on this podcast because like she had posted the picture or she posted a story on Instagram and I liked the story or whatever. And she was like, yo, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, talking to me during homecoming, you know what I'm saying, really brought light to like a lot of things in my life, blah, blah, blah. When it's not your season, it's not your season. So this is where this topic comes from. So she was like, yo, why you ain't never like go hard while we were in college, while we were at homecoming or whatever. And I told her, I was like, well, look, when you were single, I wasn't. When I was single, you wasn't. So I wasn't about to disrespect you. And I know you wasn't about to disrespect me. She was like, oh, no, you're right. Because I know all the people you used to rock with, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, we always been cool. I said, like, if we were ever to fuck with each other, like, we would have to be on the same season. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not the season for us, it's not the season for us. Now, is this a woman that, you know what I'm saying, that I would ever pursue? Absolutely. Yo, fam, if I could, I'm not gonna say it to that extent because I know her as a friend. I don't know her in an intimate setting. Mm-hmm. But from a difference. Yeah, from a friend perspective, from me looking through a friend's lens, right?
It looked good.
It looks good. It looks good. Like a lot of boxes are checked off for me, right? You know what I'm saying? Aside from the distance, a lot of boxes are checked off for me. So, you know, I was like, you know, we had a conversation about it, whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, you know, that's crazy, da da da, with the whoop. But I want to ask the panel, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel like people have a season with you? And if it's not the season, it just doesn't work out?
Yeah, honestly, I would kind of look at it as it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can't put it on a season.
Yeah.
What?
Can't just put it on a season.
So y'all saying, all right. So if overall, if somebody checks, all right, let's do it like this.
All right.
If somebody checks all of your boxes, but you are unable to pursue, or for any shape, form, or fashion, right? You are unable to pursue. Do you feel like it's just not the season for you, or do you feel like it wasn't meant to be at all?
I'd say the season in that concept, in that aspect.
Yeah, that's the concept I'm asking in it.
Life has a tendency to take you in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I wasn't like on an island with the season. You know what I'm saying? It just might not be that time for you to pursue that because your life is going in a different direction.
Are you talking about seasons like the actual season?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro. Hey, bro, you confusing me, man.
Time part, and you know.
Oh, and you, okay. All right.
Okay, say this isn't true, but let's just throw this out here for context. I started my business. I poured a whole lot of hours in that business. I could have met somebody that checked all my boxes, but I have to pour into my business right now.
Right.
So it's not aligned with me to pursue anything outside of what I have going on right now.
Damn, bro, you got a perfect segue for a topic. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, that's all.
But
That's all
to me, I look at it like it's just not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And I get the analogy where it just wasn't your season. I get that, but I also view it as like it wasn't your season because it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
If it was meant to be, then the seasons would have lined up. You know what I mean? Because it's like.
And then they still can't align back up.
They can't, and it's not to say.
Okay, all right, because you said it very final. So like I was gonna say something.
No. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me clarify. When I say it wasn't meant to be, I'm saying it wasn't meant to be for that moment. In that moment, it wasn't meant to be. Now later on down the line, the season can change. Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, my bad. Yeah, I don't want to make it seem like if it wasn't then it's not meant for us. But in that point in time, like that wasn't it. I believe it can be not the right season. It's not meant to be. How do you determine which it is though?
That's an interesting question. So I say for this.
Let me say this. I think it not being meant to be is. You actually tried it and it didn't work to some capacity. You think that's what you mean?
But
I would say to know that it's not meant to be.
You had to put some kind of effort.
Yes,
into
it has to be. It has to be full-fledged effort into it from both parties.
Yeah,
from both parties. It has to be full-fledged effort into it. Everything has to align. Like everything has to be as perfect as it could be, right? And if it doesn't work, then it definitely wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, I think because here's how I think about it, right? I feel like it wasn't right for that time. Mm-hmm. Even if some way y'all got out of relationships, I don't think it was right for that time. Because I'm gonna just speak for myself anecdotally. When I think about my best relationships, that shit was like, you know what I mean? Like it was, because there's been situations where it's like I was talking to a girl, she was in a relationship, but eventually she got out that relationship. Yep. And I got single, and them seasons ended up lining up somehow. You get what I'm saying? And if I go back and look at my best relationships, you know what I'm saying? Even if they were in a relationship, somehow it aligned up. You know what I mean? To where it just worked out. You know what I'm saying? So like the way I think about it is it wasn't the right season, but also it wasn't the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just.
But doesn't it season in the time align?
Oh, well, I'm thinking about season as far as the situation wasn't right. The situation wasn't right, and it also
bad
just
time.
was is also like bad timing. So it's like both of those things. Now I feel like if it's let me say this right. I feel like if it's the right time,
it's gonna happen.
It's like a relationship or anything, it's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna happen. That's how I say it. I believe that if it's meant to be, y'all will automatically cross paths again, and I think that could happen too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what we get to.
Because in one instance, I was talking to a girl. She was in a relationship. Later on down the line, she got out of a relationship, and like again, it's like, you know what I mean? So it was like, okay, there was some things, but eventually we went and that was one of my best relationships. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like when it's meant to be, it might not be at that point in time, but it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I think about it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like I said, time will tell. Time will tell.
Time will definitely tell.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. All right. Let's go on to this next one. So since we talk about right seasons, man. At the end of the day, man, you got to count what's afforded to you. You got to count what's afforded to you. Like I feel like sometimes as men, either we're not mature enough, we overlook, or we don't afford granted enough to those special women that come around, right? So when I say special women don't grow on trees, like remember back in the day when, you know what I'm saying, like you wanted something and you know what I'm saying, you asked your parents for it and the response was money don't grow on trees. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The same aspect goes into looking for that special woman, right? Because they only come I promise you, they probably only come around
dime a dozen.
You know what I'm saying? 3 or 4 times in your lifespan. Maybe 5 if you're lucky. You know what I'm saying? But then women don't come around often. And when those women come around, you have to be maturated enough to know. You have to be, you know what I'm saying, in your healing process enough to know. You have to be clear-minded enough to know, like, because you could obviously look over it and then look back and be like, damn, I fucked up. Whether you fucked up, like, you know, dealing with her or not dealing with her at all, hey, yo, I fucked up. Because that could have been it. I could have been good over there. But it's like, damn. Yeah, I fucked up. Damn. What I'm gonna do? So the question to the panel is, have you ever been in an experience like that? Mm-hmm. Share your thoughts. Share your experience.
Oh, I fucked up. I mean, I think we all fucked up in relationships. But I was in my 20s. I was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? What more do you want from me?
You was a thigh.
I was a thigh. Handsome, straight black man, employed. You know what I'm saying? I was checking out
in Atlanta.
Checking off all the boxes in the early, you know.
Atlanta back in the day to it.
Wait, back in the early 2000s.
In Atlanta, you really only had to be straight and a man. Like, that's really all you had to be.
And I had other things that came with it. You know,
right? That was extra. So that was extra.
It's hard to be faithful when you're young, and the girl to guy ratio is 13 to 1.
Yeah. The girl to straight guy ratio.
Yeah, girl to straight guy ratio.
Yeah, I remember you was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I remember you was in Atlanta.
It was probably higher than that, but I'm just throwing out a number.
America's other anus.
Wow.
Oh, I'm going to hell with gasoline drawers on.
But yeah, I think who are you? For me personally, I dropped the ball in that relationship because I was young, and I didn't appreciate, what I had. Stuff wasn't perfect, but I didn't know how to handle things the way I should have handled it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I stepped out and I broke her heart. And we tried, you know what I'm saying, but she never forgave me, you know what I'm saying? And it's just it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
you still think about it?
Not like that, you know
what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Not like that. That's the only.
What's your sign, bro?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, you fucking asshole. All right, Prime.
It makes sense.
Prime, go ahead, man. I don't want to hear. You were.
Hold on. What's wrong with Virgos, man? What the fuck? How y'all gonna throw me like that, man?
Yeah. Let me just put it like this. Y'all are really quick to disconnect the feelings from
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
But anyway, what I'm gonna say is yeah, absolutely. And I will kind of echo a little bit what Derek said is like, yo, I'm just fucking young. And it sucks because it's like I was like so ill prepared. And I think part of it too is like younger women will give guys like me who are ill prepared, but like I think, like I had the personality, I was a nice guy, but I just didn't really mature like I needed to, didn't have my shit in order like I needed to. So, looking back on it, of course she left. There was way better options. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's way better options than me at that point in time. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I was just so fortunate, that she was like into me at that point in time. Like, I didn't even realize how far out of my league I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did that too.
Yo, that too. Yeah, like you don't even at the time. You're like,
remember med school, nigga?
At the time, you're like, oh, we're both here. We're both here. But then like you're looking back on it, and you was like, damn, like I was actually here, and she was like way up here, but she was feeling me. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I just didn't get my shit in order and quick enough. You know what I mean? Before she starts realizing, because that's the thing. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen too often. Like when you're 30 and up. In your early 20s, you can not trick, but like you can convince a woman that, hey, I'm a good catch, even if you're not. You know what I'm saying? It is a trick. Somehow.
It is a trick. You said it wasn't a trick, and then explained a trick.
It was a trick. All right, basically, somehow but I'm not saying you intentionally do it, but like she falls for you, even though you don't have. Because women are terrible at picking in their early 20s. Y'all, I'm just being real. Women, y'all are terrible picking men in your early 20s. So that's like a great time for dudes who have that kind of that charisma, but like lack a lot of other things to really like get a really special woman. And so it's like I had the charisma, but I just didn't have anything fucking else.
But really, you know what? And this is why it's golly, man. I like that you said that because all right, early 20s, they're bad at picking men, but they end up having children with these men that, you know what I'm saying, they are no longer with for whatever reason, right? And looking at it, it's like coming from a man with no kids, right? It's like, yo, like for the women that got married, it's a little different, right? For the women that got married and had kids, it's a little different. But for the women that just had a kid and, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, yeah, boom, boom, I made a mistake. Then they want to come forward, like when they're out dating, when they're comfortable to get out dating at this point, they want to come out forward and have like mad standards. It's like, hey, yo, Ma, you got to knock some of those down real quick because you don't realize that you got like a little bit more baggage with you. Not only do you have a kid, but you got a baby father you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you got a baby father. Like if I deal with you, that I have to deal with now because it's like, you know what I'm saying, if he wants to see his kid, either he's gonna have to come to the home, somebody's gonna have to drop him off. I gotta make sure you safe, you know what I'm saying? Like boom, boom, boom. It's mad shit that I, you know, and I'm looking at it now and it's like, yo, but I appreciate women who got that shit in order. Like the special women, they got that shit in order. Like, yo, fam, me and my baby daddy gotta understand it. Me and my ex-husband gotta understand it. Like, he know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he come by and get the kids on fucking Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? He don't drop them little motherfuckers off till Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I got my free time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? We can move around, blah, 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 move, like, you know, but 9 times out of 10, you don't run into a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? And being that we are in our 30s, this is what we are dealing with. So,
yeah, piggyback off what Prime was saying, like after I separated from my son, mom, and I moved back to Durham, I ran into this girl that was a travel nurse. Mm-hmm. She made a lot of fucking money.
Travel nurses make a lot of money. Mm-hmm.
Completely out of my league. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially on the financial status, but you know, I'm charismatic, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cool guy, I'm a vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually a good dude, you know what I'm saying? So she rocked with me, you know what I'm saying? But I knew that she was out of my level, you know, out of my league. I couldn't, you know, because I liked her. I couldn't do shit for her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But being around her, she kind of motivated me to, you know, start taking those steps to where I can get my stuff together. So that I could, you know what I'm saying, be able to be that person, you know, for the right person, you know, in a different season. But, you know, she moved because that's what she did, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was what it was. But like you said, you know, sometimes you get with a girl that's not in your level and it's just like, dang, man, I ain't even realize it was like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, I saw it, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was like that big of a gap.
You realize it later on when it's too late.
Yeah, no, that shit hit a little different, man. I won't even lie, man. All right. So between all three of us, right, we have some kind of side hustle that we do. You know. I have come across this is okay. I know how I want to approach this. This is why I only fuck with women that have hobbies outside of being in a relationship. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is why I only fuck with women who have hobbies outside of being in a relationship, because they have too much fucking time on their hands. Like, yo, fam, I got a podcast. I DJ from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an engineer for music. You know what I'm saying? I work with artists. Like, fuck, what else do I do? I drive Lyft from time to time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, producer. Like, I don't like being bored. That's first of all. And then second of all, if I'm not doing anything to generate revenue while I'm bored, I feel like I'm wasting time. Right? So for women that, you know what I'm saying, want to be up under you all the time, for women that, you know what I'm saying, feel like, you know, well, just be on the phone with me. Fam, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that, because if I'm not engineering somebody, I'm making beats. I need my ears. You know what I'm saying? So I can't listen to you breathe over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be certain shit like that. Like, if a woman makes me choose between her and my business, hey, yo, fam, I'm choosing my business every time, because my business is going to be there even if you gone. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a question.
Especially in today's time.
Right. It's not even a question, because my business is going to be here when you gone. I'll see you at the top, my nigga. Hence the name of the podcast, See You at the Top. I usually see I wrote that shit in there. I'll see you at the top, yo. Like, at the end of the day, because I know I got greatness in me. At the end of the day, I know I got greatness in me. If you are unable to be in the physical with me and not say a word, I can't rock with that. If you can't do that, if you can't just literally, if I'm over here on the keys and the board, and you can't be over there on the couch and not saying a word, or with your headphones in, scrolling through TikTok or whatever girls do on Pinterest. Y'all be on Pinterest. I know y'all do that. If you can't do one of them two things, hey, your fam, it's not really gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I need time to create. You know what I'm saying? I need time to be a creator. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you your time. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna give you your time, but I need time to be a creative as well, because I feel like, you know, if I don't create something, not every day, at least every other day, I'm doing myself a disservice. You get what I'm saying? But I want to ask y'all, since I know y'all are both hustlers, you know what I'm saying? That's why we on this podcast. That's why we rock together. You know what I'm saying? Being that we all have that hustle mindset, have you ever been put in a position to where you had to choose between your business, you know what I'm saying, and somebody you was rocking with?
All the time.
All right, talk about it.
Well, that's the reason why I'm single, because, like I said, financing your own business and doing your own business takes a lot of time, effort, and energy to do. And like you said, if you can't find somebody that can rock with you in the background while you do what you do, it's just not gonna work. Because it's gonna be a power struggle. They're gonna want your time. You want to give it to them, but your priority is to get the business off and running. Once you can get the business on autopilot, that gives you flexibility to move a little bit freely.
Come on, man.
But a lot of times, you know, we all, you know, none of us are rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, until we get rich, our shit ain't on autopilot. Right. So we gotta move. And what happens is, all it takes is one time to get distracted.
And we had that on the podcast. All it takes is one.
Get distracted. You lose the momentum in the business. This doesn't, bear any fruit. You refocus. But you refocus harder, because you already lost whatever you lost by the distraction. You can't make that back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's gone. So you gotta
pour into yesterday's money today.
You can't. It's not possible.
Right.
So you pour into the business, and that's, like I said, that's why I tell people all the time, I don't have time. I can't give you the time that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can come through, you can chill, you know what I'm saying? Watch me work, but I don't have time to do that right now. You know what I'm saying? This is not my season for dating. You know what I'm saying? Because I
like how you put that. I like that.
I'm learning, full circling. You ain't the only full circle nigga in this.
I see Mike.
A lot of times, especially when you have kids, the goal is to make sure you get your shit together so you can take care of your kids. And when that becomes the priority, it's easy to fend off the distractions. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to look at relationships as a distraction, but unless you align with that person and it works with what you got going on, it's just not time. It's just not time.
I feel that. Ron?
Yeah, I agree with everything that Derek said. I think as a man, your number one priority should be your purpose, not a woman. And it sucks, because it's like, even for me, a lot of men don't figure this shit out until like
after
later,
the fact.
way after the fact. So, typically, obviously, like, when you're a teenager, you're stupid, but when in your 20s, that's where you're really supposed to really like grind and focus on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So that way, in your 30s, then you can focus on a relationship. It doesn't always happen that way. You know what I'm saying? I kind of fucked around a little bit. Yeah. Not to say I wasn't working on things, but I wasn't as focused as what I should have been. And I should have been focused on my purpose. And I think every man, focus on your purpose. First, number one, you have to figure out what your purpose is. That's another problem. It's a lot of times people don't understand. Like, it takes some time to figure out, like, hey, like, what is my goal? What is my purpose? What is it that I actually want to do in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got to focus on that, and you got to really build yourself up. You know what I mean? Because especially when you talked about we're fathers. You know what I mean? It's not even just about us. It's not even about just leveling up for us. I have to level up for my kids, so they can be straight and so they can have extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Once I get all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Then the woman can come in and she can share this shit and experience this shit, and we can share this life together. But this has to be the number one priority. And if a woman comes in and she can't understand it, then she has to go. Kind of towards your point of saying it's like, look, I can't do a relationship because I got too much going on. And I've had that conversations a lot of times when I was in my 20s, because Lord of mercy, my college days, I don't know about you, but my college days was the hardest shit of my life. There was nothing harder than being in college. In college, working an internship, working a full-time job, and I had kids to provide for. Hardest shit in my damn life. So it's like
minus the kids. Because I was in college, nigga. I was working a full-time job. Like I moved out of my parents' house, nigga. They won't pay my fucking rent. My parents is broke, just like me, nigga. Like what the fuck do you expect? Paying my fucking rent, nigga? No, I had to make rent money. Working multiple full-time jobs, because at one point in time I had my roommates' mothers living at the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was mad freeloaders in that bitch, and I was the only one with a job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
that stuff is tough. I mean, like, imagine not having a single day off, because it's like when I wasn't working my main job, I was working at the internship, and even that I had school. I still had college, so that joint was like the hardest thing ever, but at the end of the day it was all worth it. Yeah. But you know what I mean? But when you're in situations like that, like, you ain't really got time for women like that. Somehow I was squeezing it in, you know what I mean? Here and there, you know what I mean?
But squeezing it. For sure.
I was sure. It was that. Somehow, like,
put it in soft, hope it get hard.
We've all been there. We've all been there. That's funny though. But yeah, man. But that's how it is, man. And it's like, I had to tell. I was like, yo, I can't make you a priority right now. Like, I can't. I can't. You know what I mean? And right now I'm in a situation where, thankfully, the lady understands. But like, there's a lot of women who can't fathom that. Like, wait, why aren't you giving me all this attention? Why? Because they love some attention and they need their time, which I understand. I'm not mad at that. But it's very hard to find a woman who's going to say, you know what, I understand that you're busy, but to your point, that's when they have to have some other shit going on, because if they don't, it's not going to work. So unless they have their own purpose or passion that they're pursuing, they're not going to understand you being so busy, and they're just sitting there with all this free time. It's just not going to work. Because
the effort that you put in is not going to equate to what they think the effort is for them. The conversations will always be, oh, well, I feel like I'm putting in mad time, or I feel like I'm doing over the top, or I feel like I'm doing so much, and you're not meeting me at the middle point. I'm gonna tell you I'll meet you at my middle point.
Right. I'm gonna tell you what I always hear is, like, men make time for the things that are important for them. We do. And right now is my purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a
priority list.
That is a priority list. It's not to say that you're unimportant and I don't care about you, but this takes top priority. And I think that's a hard pill for women to swallow, to say, hey, you're the second priority in my life.
Being honest.
So
that's a hard pill.
And that speaks to the point of women dating a man for the potential that he has, but not knowing how to navigate around that potential. You got to let that potential grow. If you like that nigga, and you like the potential that he has, you got to give his potential a chance to grow. You can't suffocate that with being up under him all the time. You can't do that. You can't. It's impossible. Yeah. He'll never be the nigga that you want him to be if you is sucking up all of his time.
Because on some real, you got to nurture that shit. Because not a lot of niggas have that shit where they like, yo, I got to grind, I got to focus. Like, there's a lot of niggas who are not on that shit. So, like, really, like, I know it's, like, frustrating. Like, oh, my God, like, I want to spend so much time. And there's all these other guys with all this time. They got all this time because they ain't doing shit with their life.
They're not doing a fucking thing. And you want to kick it with Tyrone. All Tyrone do is go out and drink with his homeboys. he go to work, he drink with his homeboys, and come home and fuck you. You know what I'm saying? He don't have no emotional intelligence. He ain't worked on himself. He don't do no therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got shit else going for himself with that bullshit ass a dead end job that he got. That he about to get fired from next week because he's showing up late. Because he been drinking the night before. What we talk about? Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, and I was gonna say that's what you have to worry about. Like, even if you want to give them the little bit of time that you have available to show them that I'm really interested, but it's really not the time right now. I can give you this little bit, but this is literally all I have.
Come on,
and
man.
we competing against other niggas that ain't doing the motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
So they look at like, well, this guy,
he got time.
He got time. He makes the time to send me that text.
That's how they gonna
come on, man.
To do that, he makes the time.
You made the final, shorty. I thought about you when I got a million things in my brain in the morning, but I thought about you to send you that text message. Why you worried about them other bitches? And that's my $5. Why you worried about them other biscuit head bras?
I thought he was gonna say it again.
Nah, but why you worried about them? Yo, I took time out to text you good morning. God. Hey, yo, you did your thing today. You did your motherfucking thing today, man. I appreciate you, man. Trying to full circle my shit, nigga.
Hey, man, I came here focused. I had a fucked up day today.
There you go, man.
Yeah, and you found your phone, nigga.
And I found my phone.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, man. This has been the Drake's Discussion Podcast, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us today, man. I have been and always will be King Bot, KBNGBAK on all social media platforms, man. Make sure you follow the podcast at D&D Pod on Instagram, Drinks and Discussion Podcast, everywhere else. I will agree. The #2 disagree on Instagram. Follow my man, Primetime Naeem. Also follow him at agree to #2 disagree on YouTube. Picture _that_ photography. Follow my man D on Instagram. Is it picturethatphotography.com? .com.
Website is up and running.
Website is up and running in the description below. Make sure you hit that. Any words before we get out of here, fellas?
Man, shout out to Carolina Sports Entertainment Group. They subcontracted me for a couple AAU games on Sunday. Pictures will be available next Sunday for those teams. It's a lot of stuff coming up, man. I'm, even beyond the bullshit I told you about earlier. Life is good, man. Always remember the cup is half full. Life is a B, but
I like what you did.
I can't pay no more. Life is a B, but you got to take that shit in stride, and just stay positive as possible because the next thing is right around the corner, and you got to prepare yourself for it. And you can't allow life to keep you down and drag you down. So, just try to stay positive, man. Try to stay positive. Hold on. Let me do my DJ.
Hey, yo, Prom, do it. Yo, fam, why can't you get that shit, yo? What? It's swag surfer. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I know how to do it. I was just mocking this nigga.
Swag surfer.
All right, man. All right, for sure. Prom, you got anything before we get out of here?
I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm on TikTok now. My at, so the name is agree to disagree, but the at is primetime_Naeem. So check me out on TikTok as well.
All right, for sure. Yo, make sure y'all follow me on iTunes and Spotify or wherever you stream your music from. I'm all music streaming platforms. Working on an album right now with my boy Greenery Beats. Heavy is the head. Yeah, definitely make sure it'll be done. Hopefully it'll be done by second quarter, man. We 3 tracks into a 7-track project. So hopefully it'll be done by second quarter, man. That's when we're looking to drop it. And then man, I got this R&B artist I'm working with. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, y'all just make sure, and then follow me on TikTok if you want to see me. Sometimes I live record on TikTok, so make sure y'all follow me on TikTok to catch some of the live recordings. That's all I got, and we are on our way out of here. So peace.
I mean, then you hate me, and I see how it is. You say you want the truth, but you hate when I win. You say you